that guide your action, influence your behavior, and mold you into a successful individual pertaining to your choice of the personal value chosen. It becomes the centrifugal force of your being, driving you to be a moral example to those around you.
The theme for today's elocution competition is personal values that has impacted their choice to speak on it on today's public platform.
I, Ananya Shukla,
And I, Mahi Lunkar.
are here to present today's elocution competition.
Elocution is a form of public speaking which helps the speaker to develop and express ideas, opinions, and their presentations.
All our participants from Standard 5th, 6th, and 7th have spent hours every day to master the art of speaking publicly to their ideal manner.
Today, each contestant will come forward putting to test their valuable time that was invested in preparing for this momentous event. We wish each of you good luck for today's elocution competition. Let us begin for today's program by introducing our esteemed judges. Now, I invite Gargi Kadar to introduce our first judge, Ms. Atulya Nair.
It gives me immense pleasure to welcome Ms. Atulya Nair, an exceptional ex-student of our school, as one of our judges for this elocution competition. She has completed her engineering in computer science from the Pune University and is currently working as a senior business analyst for a software company in Mumbai. From an avid reader at school to an active participant of the MUNS, Model United Nations, speaks about her greatly enhanced public speaking and debating skills. To exercise her public speaking muscle, Ms. Atulya is a part of company Toastmaker Club and loves doing it. She continues to love reading and traveling with a desire to explore the beautiful world. Dear Ms. Atulya, we wish you a good time with us, giving you nostalgic memories of your school days. Kindly accept a token of an appreciation.
To introduce our second judge, Ms. Dhriti Jain.
Our next distinguished judge for the day is our very own ex-student, Ms. Dhriti Jain. Ms. Dhriti passed out from SJC in the year 2021. She completed her junior college from Loyola Junior College in the year 2023 in science with a core focus in computer science. Ms. Jain is currently a student of second year, BSc Economics at MIT World Peace University. She is the Vice President of Unnati, the research club at the School of Economics and Commerce at MIT World Peace University. Her fields of interest are finance, investments, and data analysis. She also enjoys reading, writing, art, and sports. At school, here at SJC, Ms. Dhriti had been an outstanding student, brilliant in studies and sober in her mannerism. It is indeed a moment of pride to introduce you today, ma'am. Kindly accept a small token of love and gratitude.
Bhargavi. Helping others is like helping yourself. And what goes around comes around. I now invite Krishna Nair to speak on her topic, helpfulness.
Mahatma Gandhi, the great leader who uplifted our country, once said, "Of life, let us go and one to express their gratitude. When we are helpful, we live the let's urge you all to embrace helpfulness in our communities. By doing so, we contribute to a world where kindness reigns.
Good work, Krishna. Sometimes public speaking can be overwhelming. We all now know the best way to find ourselves is to lose the service of others.
Self-control is the best outfit. If you rock it, you will own it. Coming up next is Devika Bhose, who will speak on the topic self-confidence.
Good morning, everyone. Respected principal, judges, teachers. That self-confidence means yourself and your ability. Self-confidence cannot be taught by anyone. It's something that we need to develop by ourselves, and it is also an important factor for a healthy and positive lifestyle. We all have different goals in our life. If we want to achieve these goals, self-confidence is the major factor. Self-confidence also makes the person independent, optimistic, and positive by nature. It doesn't mean that in their life, but the self-confidence in achieving goals in our life. Self-confidence is not a simple thing that we can build and boost in one day. It needs time. So start believing in yourself, act on that belief, and you will start boosting self-confidence in your life. Self-confidence is one of the most important things to achieve success. Along with that, it is one of the most powerful feelings in the universe. Any dream cannot be achieved with confidence. An ant can defeat an elephant with self-confidence. A servant can be a master with self-confidence. A worker can be a ruler with self-confidence. You just need to believe in yourself. Thank you.
Wonderful, Devika. Now we know that confidence means believing in yourself.
Kindness is a gift that everyone can afford to give. It's all about the choice that you make. Kaveri Taide from class 50 is here to speak on her topic, kindness.
Kindness is doing ordinary things with extraordinary love. A very good morning, respected sisters, teachers, esteemed judges, and all my dear friends. I am Sachin Taide from Standard 5th B. Today, I am going to take this opportunity to speak a few lines on a personal value that I most believe in and practice like I preach: kindness. Mark Twain has rightly said, kindness is the language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. It is a powerful act that dissolves all walls of indifferences between families, friends, and nations. It is definitely the golden chain that binds all humanity. The effects of kindness are not always seen immediately. Sometimes it takes years until your kindness will finally pay off. But the example that you set through kindness is sure to inspire those around you. They then will carry the same value throughout their thoughts, which will eventually reflect in their words and actions.
Kaveri, your speech has made us believe that kindness is a language that deaf can hear and blind can see.
Self-confidence is a superpower and Purva Bangle from 5th B will now speak on this topic.
Self-confidence is a superpower. Once you start believing in yourself, magic starts happening. A very good morning, respected sisters, teachers, esteemed judges, and all my dear friends. I am Purva Lalit Bangle from Standard 5th B. I stand here before you all to speak a few inspiring lines on the topic self-confidence. Self-confidence, my dear friends, is the ability to feel beautiful, confident, and powerful without needing somebody else to tell you that. It is something that needs to develop internally. A self-confident person will always overcome a difficult situation without doubting on his or her ability to do so. Taking one step at a time, overcoming one obstacle at a time, and finally setting realistic goals which one can achieve and thus boost one's confidence level are baby steps to a strong and self-confident individual. As a student, I am able to achieve success in academics as well as on a personal growth level because of supportive parents, teachers and friends who play a vital role in my being a self-confident child. There are many to pull you down, many to challenge you, discourage and deviate you from your goals. But your choice to ignore them and grow through them will define your confidence and self-worth. I conclude my speech by reminding you of the famous Aesop's fable of the hare and the tortoise. Be like tortoise at ease in your own shell. Keep your focus on your race track and your pace steady. And history will repeat itself again. Thank you. Have a good day ahead.
Super Purva, we now know that self-confidence is the ability to feel beautiful, confident and powerful.
Discipline is the bridge between goals and accomplishments. Coming up next from Standard 5th C is Hridika Sable.
George Washington once said, "Nothing is more harmful to service than the neglect of discipline because that very discipline, more than numbers, gives one army to superiority over another." Good morning to one and all present here. Today, I, Sudhir, would like to express my thoughts about a value that is essential to achieving our goals and living a fulfilling life. That is discipline. Discipline is not just about following rules or obeying authority. It's about developing self-control, perseverance, and responsibility. It's about setting standards for ourselves and striving to meet them. With discipline, we can turn our dreams into reality, our ideas into action, and our potential into achievements. Discipline helps us build good habits, break bad ones, and stay focused on our goals. By embracing discipline as a personal value, we become the architects of our own success. We learn to prioritize, to work hard, and to persevere through challenges. So let us cultivate discipline in our daily lives, in our thoughts, words, and actions. Let us make discipline a habit, a mindset, and a way of life. Let us start small with tiny acts of discipline and gradually build our way up to bigger challenges. Thank you.
Well done, Hridika. Discipline is all about developing self-control.
Punctuality is the first step towards success. Gurleen Gurleen Hansrane from Standard 5th C will now speak on this topic.
Listen to Vince Lombaria's wise words. If you're 15 minutes early, you are on time. If you're on time, you are late. And if you are late, you didn't want to be there. A very good morning to one and all present here. I, Gurleen Hansrane, would like to speak a few words on punctuality. As we all know, punctuality is an essential part of a characteristic life. Punctuality is not about being on time. It is basically about respecting your own commitments. If you give respect to your own commitments, you can do everything without any delay. Punctuality plays an important role in everyone's life. It is the key to success. So we all need to adopt punctuality and regularity to succeed in life. Each second has its own value. So punctuality teaches the value and importance of time. Our nature itself teaches us about punctuality. For example, the rising of the sun, the arrival of the season, and the blooming of flowers. To be punctual requires a lot of self-control and self-discipline. A punctual man is always admired by all. Punctuality is a characteristic of a person which can make him capable of handling of everything. It enables a person to do right things at the right time. Punctuality should be developed from the childhood itself. Once we practice that in entire life, we will follow it. Punctuality is a powerful quality which can make a person successful. So let us all with this quality in our life too. And always remember, the one thing you can't recycle is the wasted time. Thank you.
Good work, Gurleen. As we all know that punctuality is an essential part of a characteristic life.
Moving on to Standard 6. Gratitude paints little smiley faces on everything it touches. I now invite Ovi Kumar to speak on this topic.
A very good morning to you, dear sisters, teachers, judges, and my lovely friends. We have all heard that gratitude is like a magnet. The more grateful you are, the more you will receive to be grateful for. Today, I, Ovi Santosh Kumar from class 6A, would like to speak a few lines on this wonderful topic, gratitude. Gratitude is a superpower that can change our lives. When we focus on what we are thankful for, we start to notice the world in a different way. The little things that make a big difference and become the most powerful element in our life. Let's reflect. What if we woke up every morning feeling grateful for our beds, the delicious food we eat, and the awesome people around us? What if we thank our teachers for their guidance, our family for their love, and our friends for their support? This attitude of gratitude and appreciation towards others will transform common days into a joyful journey and ordinary opportunities into a blessing. We will be happy, more resilient, and shielded from negativity and stress. And the best part, it's contagious. When we share our gratitude with others, it spreads like a smiley face emoji. Imagine a world where everyone is grateful for something every day. Imagine the smiles, the laughter, and the kindness that would impact in our relationships. Appreciating someone, dear friends, will encourage them to do better. This will be a driving force of goal attainment and a contented life. Dear friends, Let's therefore make gratitude a part of our daily lives. Let's write a thank you, say it often as we can, celebrate the little ways and make the world a more grateful and happier place. Let's start a gratitude revolution by spreading kindness, compassion, and appreciation wherever we go. Let's show the world that gratitude is the best attitude that can change everything. And that this attitude is what you and I should set as the altitudes of our lives. Thank you everyone for listening to me so patiently. I hope my speech has inspired you all to start your day with gratitude and make it the key to a happier and brighter life. Thank you once again.
Good. Great job, Ovi. Your speech has made us realize to notice the world in a different way. The little things make a big difference.
No legacy is as rich as honesty. Achsah Shaikh from class 6A will now speak on why honesty is the best policy.
A very good morning to you, dear sisters, teachers, commendable judges, and my dear friends. A few days back, I came upon a very inspiring quote which read, "When you walk a life of honesty, you live a life of truth." This instantly touched me when I decided to spread this message at any given opportunity. So, here I am, Irfan Shaikh from Standard 6A. Honesty, dear friends, is the fastest way to prevent a mistake from turning into a failure. It is the quality of being truthful throughout one's life. People who practice honesty possess strong moral values and a well-developed character. We all have heard the phrase, honesty is the best policy, and it is definitely the best policy because along with honesty comes integrity and respect, which are essentials for a successful life. When we are honest, people can trust us. It makes us more reliable. One lie is all it takes for someone to destroy his or her self-reliant and worthy nature. Telling a lie has always led telling many more in order to cover up the first one that was said. This can cause a lot of worries and distress. Sometimes people get away with the lie, but eventually get trapped in it in the end. Therefore, no matter how difficult it gets, facing the situation with honesty is a brave way to confront it. Honesty is the reason for long-lasting relationships. By being honest, we make a beautiful reflection of ourselves as a person. If all people in our society practice honesty, then our society will become an ideal society free of evils. It can make our country corruption-free and lead us to progress. I think honesty is the most heroic quality that one must aspire to have, because this, dear friends, will be a legacy that you will leave behind as a reflection. Thank you. Have a great day.
Beautiful, Achsah. Your inspiring quote, "When you walk a life of honesty, you live a life of truth," has truly touched our heart.
Integrity reveals a beauty of its own. Annette Bino from class 6B is our next contestant who will speak on this topic.
Good morning, respected judges, headmistress, teachers, and my dear friends. I, Annette Bino from 6B, would like to express my thoughts on the topic integrity. There's a famous saying which perfectly describes integrity. Honesty is telling the truth of other people. Integrity is telling the truth of myself. The word integrity itself has a Latin origin. It is derived from the word integer and means to feel whole, that is, a complete person. So it refers to a sense of completeness and togetherness. One enjoys when they live their lives honestly and morally. So a person that has integrity will act and behave as per a set of values and beliefs they hold dear. Academic integrity is important to lay down a good foundation for the students so that they may follow the same principle for the rest of their life. It is a sign of a good future leader. Integrity leads to trust building among your colleagues and friends. It is a good habit to develop early in your life. It will hold you in a good position as you progress in your life. So basic things like doing your own homework, writing your own paper, not cheating in home tests, never cheating in any assignments, and generally doing all your work ethically and honestly are all the essentials. So a person that has integrity exhibits certain traits such as takes responsibility for their own action, help others in need, and respect each other. I conclude by saying a famous quote said by Charles Simons, integrity is the first step to true greatness. Thank you.
Well said, Annette. You opened our eyes to the reality that integrity tells the truth of ourselves.
Compassion is an action word with no boundaries. Our next participant will now speak on this topic.
Good morning, respected principal, judges, teachers, and my dear friends. I, Ira Harindra Kirtiwar from Standard 6B, would like to express my thought on topic compassion. Love and compassion are necessary, not luxuries. Without them, humanity cannot survive. This famous quote, said by Dalai Lama, has a great meaning in it. Compassion brings people together, makes the world a better place, and most important, allows you to connect with others. It is a necessary for the human experience because it keeps the world emotionally connected. With compassion, people come close together. It provides love, and without this emotion, human would be isolated from one another. It distinguishes a human from being heartless to one who cares for others other than themselves. When compassion does lead to an action, we often call the result kindness. Kindness always includes the intention to benefit other people, especially though not always at a cost or risk to ourselves. Research has shown that compassion and kindness are deeply rooted in human nature. Compassion is not just about being kind to others. It is also an important aspect of personal growth and self-discovery. We also let go of negative emotions like anger, resentment, and bitterness, which leads us to focus on what is truly important in our lives. In conclusion, compassion is a vital emotion that has far-reaching effect on us and the world around us. When compassion we let go of negative emotions like anger, bitterness, and promote to create a well-being society. So let us make an effort to show more compassion to others and to ourselves, and build a strong relationship with others, and make the world a better place, one act of kindness at a time. Thank you.
Well said, Aradhya.
Life is like potter's clay. It gets shaped by our own hands. Ira Kirtiwar from Standard 6C believes that we are all born as empty vessels. Over to you, Ira.
Good morning to one and all present here. Myself, Ira Kirtiwar from Standard 6C. My topic for today is we are all born as empty vessels which can be shaped by moral values. I want to share a fun and important idea with you all. Have you ever thought of yourself as an empty
funny, right? But it's true. When we are born, we are like empty jars that can be filled and shaped with different values and lessons from our families, teachers and friends. Let's talk about how we can fill these jars with good things and make our lives better. Think about when you were a little baby. You didn't know anything about good or bad, right or wrong. You were just like an empty jar, waiting to be filled. As we grow up, we learn important things from the people around us. For example, when your mother tells you to say please and thank you, it's like she's putting nice candies in your jar. Or when your teacher asks you to help a friend with homework, it's like adding some yummy cookies. Imagine if your jar was only filled with video game tips or funny faces. That might be fun for a while, but it won't help you to be a good person in the long run. But what happens if we let negative influences shape us? If we fill our notebooks with kind honesty, selfishness, our story might not be as bright as sun. That's why it's so important to choose our values wisely. We have the power to decide what goes into our vessels, what shape our lives take, and what words fill our pages. So, let's try to fill our jars with the best values we can find. Being honest, kind, and respectful are like adding the best gifts to our jars. These values help us become better people and make the world a better place. Remember, we all start with empty vessels, and it's up to us to fill them with goodness. So, let's make our jars full of wonderful things. Thank you.
Impressive, Ira. We now know that we are empty jars. We have to fill it with our wonderful things.
Rugvedi Sonamne from Standard 6C will now express herself through Albert Einstein's famous quote, "Strive not to be a success, but rather to be a value."
Good morning to one and all present here. Myself, Rugvedi Sonamne from Standard 6C. My topic for today is strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. Today, we gather to reflect on a profound principle articulated by Albert Einstein. Strive not to be a success, but rather to be of value. In a world often obsessed with accolades, wealth, and prestige, this perspective offers a refreshing and deeply meaningful approach to our pursuits. Success, as conventionally defined, it frequently measures by the external marks, titles, money, or recognition. However, these metrics can be fleeting and superficial. True value, on the other hand, have positive impact and the difference we make in our lives and communities and beyond. To be of focus means to be of value. It requires to ask ourselves not just what we can gain, but what we can give. This shift to focus encourages us to align our actions with sustaining a sense of purpose and our personal achievement. Our efforts are not only rewarded by the intrinsic satisfaction, but also by the tangible benefits we have on others, creating a ripple effect that enhances the well-being of a society as a whole. In conclusion, let us embrace the wisdom of focusing on being of value. Our efforts are not only By doing so, we not only enrich our own lives, but also contribute to a more compassionate and living world. As we forge ahead, may our efforts be guided by the principle by adding genuine values. And be our values measured by the our achievements. Thank you.
Good work, Dhriti. Your motivational speech has told us that our efforts are not only rewarded by intrinsic satisfaction but also by the tangible benefits.
Starting with the last standard, 7. When you say something and do it because you actually believe in it, is referred to as authenticity. I now invite Pranjal Shinde from Standard 7A to come forward and speak on the topic authenticity.
Good morning, respected sisters, teachers, judges, and all my dear friends. My name is Pranjal Shinde from class 7A, and my topic for today is authenticity. To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. Today, I want to talk to you about a quality that is both rare and invaluable in our modern world, that is authenticity. Authenticity is often misunderstood. It's not about being perfect or conforming to what others expect about us. It's about being true to ourselves, embracing our unique strengths, flaws, and experiences. In a society that often pressures us to fit into molds, authenticity is a rebellion, a courageous act, a defense against the status quo. It's about owning our stories, apologies, or regrets and standing tall in our own truth. When we live authentically, we inspire others to do the same. We create genuine connections based on trust and mutual respect. Authenticity is a journey, not a destination. It's about continuously learning, growing, and evolving into the best version of ourselves. It's about acknowledging our mistakes and celebrating our successes, knowing that each experience shapes who we are. So therefore, dare to be different. Speak your truth, and above all, honor the person you are becoming. Because in the end, authenticity is not just about being true to ourselves. It's about living a life that feels true and fulfilling. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Great job, Pranjal. You inspired us to understand that authenticity is a rare and valuable gem in this modern world.
Altruism, the root of happiness and the wish to be of service to others is the topic chosen by our next participant, Shreya Ingale.
Good morning, respected sisters, teachers, and all my dear friends. I am Shreya Ingale from class 7th, and today I want to talk about something truly special. Helping others without expecting anything in return. This selfless act is called altruism. Imagine being in a situation where you needed help and someone was there to lend a hand. Maybe a friend stood up for you when you were bullied, or someone helped you with a difficult task. Remember how grateful you felt? Altruism is about creating those moments for others. It's about being a good person and a good friend. When we help others, it's like throwing a stone into a pond. The ripples spread far and wide. Altruism inspires kindness, empathy, and compassion. It builds stronger relationships and creates a sense of community. Imagine a school and neighborhood where everyone looks out for each other. What a wonderful place it would be. We can practice altruism every day in small ways. Hold the door open for someone, offer a smile, or simply listen to a friend in need. Remember, kindness is contagious. When we see someone doing something kind, it inspires us to do the same. So let's all create a chain reaction of kindness that spreads all over the world. As the great philosopher Aristotle once said, what is the essence of life? To serve others and to do good. So let's all look for opportunities to help others even if it's just a small thing. Together, we can make our school and community a place where everyone feels supported, cared for and valued. Thank you.
Excellent effort, Shreya. So well said. We must help others without expecting anything in return.
Morals and manners are synonymous to Jikra Dhalayat's topic, respectfulness.
Good morning, respected headmistress, judges, teachers, and my dear friends. I, Jikra Dhalayat from Standard 7B, would like to express my thoughts on the topic respectfulness. Mahatma Gandhi once said, I cannot think of a greater loss than the loss of one's self-respect. We all deserve respect from others when they interact with us, regardless how we are as individuals. Polite, considerate, and courteous behavior are all part of respect. Respect is a larger concept which encompasses treating others the way you would like to be treated, listening to different viewpoints with an open mind, and refraining from causing harm or offense to others. It is considered a fundamental aspect of healthy relationships, effective communication, and a harmonious society. Respect is a two-way concept. You receive respect when you show respect to others. Whether you are in a professional or a personal environment, talking respectfully is always appreciated. Respect is not just talking politely, but a profound acknowledgement of the dignity of others. Respect involves listening to others with an open mind, appreciating the uniqueness of everyone, and refraining from actions that cause harm or undermine the well-being of others. Unfortunately, in today's world, respect is often overlooked. We witness acts of disrespect in various forms: bullying, discrimination, and violence. These acts not only harm the victims but also create a negative atmosphere that hinders progress and development. Respecting our planet is also important. We can help by recycling, saving water, and not littering. We should be kind to animals too. They are part of our world. When we show respect, it makes everyone feel good. It helps us make new friends and be part of a happy group. I would like to conclude my speech by saying, so let's all try to be kind and respectful to everyone every day. Thank you.
Wonderful, Jikra. The great quote said by Mahatma Gandhi, I cannot think of a greater loss than the loss of one's self-respect, is so heart-touching.
Dedication leads to fulfilling our dreams. We have Lavanya Londe who will now speak on this topic.
Good morning, respected headmistress, judges, teachers, and my dear friends. I, Lavanya Sachin Taide from Standard 7B, would like to express my thoughts on topic dedication. What is dedication? Dedication is an intensity of willpower. If you wish to get something, you work hard for it with dedication. This means when you wish to achieve a goal, you keep on trying for it, be completely honest to yourself. Dedication is like devotion of your soul. Dedication does not mean working all the time. It means taking a focused approach and putting in the necessary work to achieve your goals, committing yourself and following through with it. It is important to be dedicated because it allows you to focus on your goals and achieve them. Dedication is what allows you to achieve great things. This will enable you to stay calm under pressure and when you have a project that you are dedicated to and you have made a commitment to yourself. In addition, being dedicated allows you to manage your time better. You learn to use your time more efficiently and get more done in less time. This is because you are not wasting your time on things that are not important to you. Being dedicated also allows you to handle stress better. When you are focused and motivated, you do not give up easily. You push through the tough times and continue working towards your goals. This is what leads to success.
Here are some tips for being more dedicated. Set goals and write them down. Create a plan of action. Make a commitment. Take action. Think positive. Reward yourself. Dedication can change your life for better in many ways. It can help you make progress, achieve your goals and many more. But it doesn't just stop there. Dedication can also help you to live a happier and healthier life. Thank you.
Great job, Lavanya.
Diligence is a superb will to overcome difficulties. Our next speaker, Ananya Sheware from Standard 7C, will now speak on this topic.
Good morning to one and all present here. I, Ananya Sheware from Standard 7C, is going to speak on the topic diligence. As is patience, diligence is a virtue. A diligent person is he who shows persistent and hard-working effort in doing something. Diligence is an important aspect of personal as well as professional life. It helps in achieving goals and leaves an impressive impression on others. Let us discuss its importance in detail. The habit of being persistent and making hard-working effort in your work or duties may be a painful activity, but undergoing a significant change, it brings you to impressive achievements eventually. Not only does it help you to achieve your goals, but it also leaves an impressive impression on others. It also helps in achieving goals. And if you make persistent efforts towards the accomplishment of your goals, they are not going to be futile at all. Of course, in one way or other, your efforts are to be duly acknowledged. That's the blessing of this quality, which is diligence. Thomas Edison, the inventor of light bulb, failed countless times before achieving it. Once he said, "I have not just failed one time, I have just found 1,000 ways that do not work," exemplifies his persistence and diligence that led to his success. In this way, diligence may rather be regarded as combination of both hard work and patience, because persistence requires patience. It is also one of the most important attributes of a person. It is heavenly gift that has been endowed upon a person. Therefore, one must feel privileged to have got it. Diligence is needed in all spheres of life, as it is one of the key ingredients for success. Those who use sheer power of diligence succeed in their lives surely. As a student, you can succeed in your studies on the basis of your diligence. Diligence does not only delight you, but it also does to your owners, keeping you in their good books always. To sum up, one must remind of the drawbacks or downsides of sitting idle. An idle person is known as good for nothing. There is no real pleasure in sitting idle, but it is idle pleasures. Therefore, one should remain active to keep all his relating matters activated. Diligence refers to being persistent and making hard-working effort in your work or duties. As it goes in this proverb, which emphasizes the importance of diligence. A wandering dog is better than a lion lying down. In conclusion, diligence is a vital quality that leads to remarkable achievement, personal growth and sense of fulfillment. By cultivating diligence, individuals can transform their lives, achieve their goals and make a lasting impact on world around them. Thank you.
Impressive, Ananya. True. Diligence is an important aspect of both personal as well as professional life.
Loving without boundaries, giving without limits are the byproducts of a compassionate person. Our last speaker, Sanjana Kirtiwar, will now speak on this topic.
Values like honesty, kindness, compassion, and respect are not just nice to have. They're essential to building and maintaining healthy relationships with others. These values are the foundation of trust and understanding and allow us to connect with others on a deeper level. Good morning, everyone. I am Sachin Taide. Today, I am going to speak about compassion. It is the practice of being present to the suffering of others and responding from our hearts with a desire to relieve the pain with kindness, caring, and support. Compassion is a natural instinct within us, which we just have to develop and thoroughly. At some point or another, we feel compassionate towards someone. Compassion literally means to suffer together. Among emotion researchers, it is defined as the feeling that arises when you are confronted with another's suffering and motivated. Compassion is not the Compassion is a social feeling that motivates people to go out of their way to relieve the physical, mental, or emotional pains of others and themselves. Compassion is sensitivity to the emotional aspects of others. When based on notions such as fairness, justice, and interdependence, it may be considered partially rational in nature. Compassion is one of the most important attributes of physicians practicing medical services. Compassion brings about the desire to do something to help the suffering. Compassion is not the same as empathy or altruism, though the concepts are related. Compassion becomes real when we recognize our shared humanity. Compassion feels another's suffering as your own. If they feel sad, you feel the sadness. Just like you try to relieve your pain, you will feel the tug to alleviate their pain. This means that you are constantly experiencing your stress, but also observing the pain of others. What you will need more than any advice or help is to be loved or seen. By seeing yourself, you see others. See through the suffering of others and see the love and hope buried beneath our human experience. To inspire others, you have to be inspired. You can't lift people when you are frustrated with the same things they are. I conclude my speech by saying, this is an authentic leadership. It's not a title or job description. It's not what you do, it's who you are. Thank you.
You impressed us, Pranjal, by saying compassion is essential to building and maintaining healthy relationships with others.
Excellent job, everyone. It's time now to listen to our judges. We are eagerly waiting to hear you. I request our judge, Ms. Atulya Nair, to share her views with us.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's really nice to be back here in this STC hall that I've spent 12 years of my life. Honestly speaking, it was a wonderful show. You all did a very good job. There were beautiful topics selected. You all spoke very confidently, and you kept a smile on your face. That is very important during such stressful competitions, which I myself have been through. And Miss Lucy has thrashed me day and night. You have to enunciate your words, and I saw that coming through all you contestants today. And thank you to Sister Sheila and Miss Lucy to invite me over here. And it's been a great time, and I hope more of you participate in such competitions and build more confidence in yourself. The world is waiting, for confident students to come out of such beautiful institutions. So thank you once again, and I hope you all have a wonderful day ahead.
Thank you, Ms. Atulya Nair, for your words of appreciation.
I now request our next judge, Ms. Dhriti, to express her thoughts on today's event.
First of all, thank you so much to Sister and all the teachers for inviting me back here. It is so good to be back here. I remember when I was in school, I used to be a part of all elocution competitions. sometimes anchoring, sometimes as a participant, sometimes just in the audience. And it just, all of you speakers were fantastic, a mix of nerves, excitement, and everyone did very well. So, pat your backs, applaud yourself. And again, I'm still nervous myself speaking here again. So confidence, I think, is a very, very important factor to have. And I believe that building self-confidence means believing yourself even when times around are hard. And I hope all of you, I should see more participation next time and, do well. So congratulations to all your speakers, and whoever wins, please know that all of you did well. Okay? Participation is more important than winning. I was always told this by my teachers, all my English teachers. And thank you so much for having me here. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Dhriti, for your motivational words. You very concisely expressed yourself. Not just the participants, but we all in general will keep in mind what you have spoken today.
I now invite Shreya to propose the vote of thanks for today's event. Gratitude is the best attitude. With this attitude, today I am here to present the vote of thanks. Firstly, I thank our God Almighty for being with us this day. I thank our headmistress, Sister Shreya, for giving us this opportunity to boost up our confidence. I extend my heartfelt thanks to our esteemed judges who gracefully accepted our invitation and patiently judged our elocution competition. A big thank you goes to all the participants who showed great courage and enthusiasm for this competition. A special thanks to the English department and all the teachers who relentlessly trained the participants for doing their best and for arranging the competition and making it a success. My thanks goes to all the staff members who encouraged us by their presence during this competition. Thanks to all the non-teaching staffs for the physical arrangements. Last but not the least, I thank all the audience for their patient listening and cheering. Thank you, one and all.
Atulya and Dhriti, thank you so much for accepting our invitation and hope you had a memorable day today. I request you to kindly come forward and click a few pictures with our contestants.
Nice big smile.